Hello students, so let's continue with the remaining statement problems of the quadratic equations. I hope you have found the roots of the quadratic equations that we had left in the previous videos. So let's continue with the fourth question. So the fourth question, the sum of reciprocals of Raman's age 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 by 3. Find his present age. A very interesting question. The sum of reciprocals of Raman's age. So we are adding the reciprocals of Raman's age. That is, whatever his age was 3 years ago and whatever his age will be 5 years. From the present 5 years. That is after 5 years from the present. Okay. So let's write it and let's understand. Let the present age of Raman be. Let the present age of Raman be x. So this is x years old. Okay. Now, which implies 3 years before, 3 years before his age will be how much? X minus 3, isn't it? 3 years before. After 5 years from the present, after 5 years, his age will be how much? Now his present age is x. After 5 years, it will be x plus 5, isn't it? So the previous x minus 3, let me write it neatly, x minus 3. Okay. Now, what is the question given? The sum of reciprocals of Raman's age. So Raman's age 3 years before is x minus 3. If I reciprocal it, will become 1 by x minus 3. Similarly, after 5 years, his age is x plus 5. If I reciprocal it, it will become 1 by x plus 5. If I add this, that is equal to 1 by 3. Is it 1 by 3? Let's check it. Yes, it is 1 by 3. Now, how do we solve this? Take LCM or the shortcut method, multiply the denominators, that is x minus 3 into x plus 5, crisscross. 1 into x plus 5 is x plus 5, plus 1 into x minus 3 is x minus 3, equal to 1 divided by 3. So x plus x will give you 2x, 5 minus 3 will give you 2. So in the denominator it is binomial multiplication. So x into x, x square, x into 5, 5x. First into first, first into second. Second into first, second into second. Okay, equal to 1 by 3. So let's continue. 2x plus 2, 2x plus 2 divided by x squared, 5x minus 3x is 2x minus 15 equal to 1 by 3. Now let's solve it here itself. Let's draw a line. So cross multiplying, what do we get? X square plus 2x minus 15 into 1. Anything multiplied by 1 is same thing. Equal to 3 into 2x plus 2. So x squared plus 2x minus 15 equal to 6x plus 6. So transpose everything to the LHS. X square plus 2x minus 15 equal, sorry, minus 6x. Let's transpose everything. Okay, minus 6x minus 6 equal to 0. So x square plus 2x minus 6x will become minus 4x. Minus 15 minus 6 will give you minus 21 equal to 0. From here, you can easily solve it by any of the method and find the value of x. And remember, this is a problem based on age. Therefore, you should consider only the positive value of x. Okay. So let's get into the next question. So the fifth question, in a class test, the sum of Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Okay. If you add the marks of Shefali, that is in math subject and English, it is 30. Had she got 2 more marks in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. Find her marks in 2 subjects. Okay. So let's do that. So our okay, let me share the screen. Let Shefalis marks in what? In English. Let me take maths first. In maths and English, be x and y respectively. Be x and y respectively. That is, in maths she had scored x marks, and in English she has scored y marks. And it is given that their sum is 30. So x plus y equals 30. So which implies y is 30 minus x. Let's take this as equation 1. Now, and she got 2 more marks in mathematics. Now, what is the marks that she has got? X. So 2 more marks means x plus 2. Okay. And had she got 3 marks less in English, what is the marks that she has got? Y. 3 marks less in the sense y minus 3. This product, that is x plus 2 into y minus 3, would have been 210. That is what is given in the question. Now, in the next step, let's substitute for y. Y is 30 minus x. In place of y, we have written the value of y, that is 30 minus x. Minus 3 equals 210. So, x plus 2, 30 minus 3 will become 27 minus x equal to 210. So, here multiply x into 27. 27x, x into minus x square. 2 into 27, 54. 2 into minus x, minus 2x equal to 200. Shift everything to the RHS. Because it is minus x squared, I want plus x squared. So I'll shift everything to the RHS. So 0 equals 210 minus 27x plus x squared plus, sorry, minus 54 plus 2x. Okay. Let's simplify this. 0 equals 210 minus 27x plus 2x will give you minus 25x plus x squared minus 54. So 210 minus 54 will become how much? 246. No, 266. Okay. Yeah. 166. I'm sorry. 166 minus 25x plus x squared. 156. So rearrange it. X square comes first, isn't it? Then minus 25x. Then 156. Therefore, the required equation x square minus 25x plus 156 equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. Solve by any one of the method, you'll get the answer. So let's get into the next question. In the next question, the diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, find the sides of the field. Okay, there is a rectangular field, so in which the diagonal is 60 meters more than the shorter side, and the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side. So that is, both the diagonal and the longer side are dependent on the shorter side. So let's take the figure and let's understand it. Let's take a rectangle. Let's take a rectangle. Okay. Let's name this as A, B, C, and D. Let's draw one of the diagonal. Let's join A and C. So AC is the diagonal. Okay. Now, it's very clear AD is the shorter side, isn't it? From the figure itself, very clearly AD is the shorter side. AB and DC will be the longer side. Okay. Let's say the shorter side is X. Let's assume the length of the shorter side to be X. Now, what is the diagonal? The diagonal is 60 meters more than the shorter side. The shorter side is X. So 60 meter more in the sense X plus 60. So the diagonal value is X plus 60. Okay. What about the longer side? The longer side is 30 meters more. So x plus 30. Okay. And we know that in rectangle, all the angles are 90 degree. Okay. So let's write whatever we have done. Let the shortest side, let the shortest side be x meters. So which implies diagonal is equal to x plus 60 meters, and longer side is equal to x plus 30 meters. Now, how do we get the quadratic equation? Very simple. ADC is a right angle triangle. So we have to use Pythagoras theorem. That's it. In triangle ADC, angle D is 90 degree. Therefore, using Pythagoras theorem. P dot T is Pythagoras theorem. So what do we get? AC the whole square is equal to AD squared plus DC square. AC is x plus 60 the whole square. AD is x. DC is x plus 30. So in the LHS, it is actually a plus b the whole square. X plus 60 the whole square is like a plus b the whole square. So a square plus 2ab plus b squared equals x squared plus again a plus b the whole square. So a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So if you observe carefully, in LHS you got one positive x square. In RHS also there is one positive x square. So you can cancel both, because both the sides you got positive x square, you can cancel. So what is left out? 2x into 60 is 120x plus 60 square is 3600 equal to x square plus 60x plus 900. So transpose everything to the RHS. 0 equals x square plus 60x plus 900 minus 120x minus 3600. 0 equals x squared. 60x minus 120x gives you minus 60x. 900 minus 3600 gives you minus 2700. So let's rewrite this, which implies the required quadratic equation as x square minus 60x minus 2700 is equal to 0. So that's our required quadratic equation. So solve it by any of the method, we will get the answer. Okay, and remember the x value that you should take should be a positive value, because it is the length of a rectangle, isn't it? So you have to take the positive value, substitute in place of the diagonal. That is, you have to just add 60 to x, you will get the diagonal value. Add 30 to x, you will get the longest side. Okay, so let's get into the next question. The next question, the difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. Okay. So the difference of squares of two numbers is 180. Okay. Let the two numbers, there are two numbers here. So let's take it as x and y. Let the two numbers be x and y. So what they have given, the difference, that is when I subtract what the squares of the numbers, that is x square and y square, it is equal to 180. Let's take it as equation 1. Now I am assuming x is greater than y. Okay, that is why I have taken x square minus y square. Okay, we are assuming x is greater, y is smaller. And what they have given again, the square of the smaller number, that is y square, that will be equal to 8 times the larger number. What is the larger number? X. Okay, let's take this as equation 2. So do not take it as 8x square. Okay, they have told the square of the smaller number. The smaller number is y. Square it. Y square, that is equal to 8 times the larger number. It is not 8 times the square of larger number. It is just 8 times the larger number. So 8x. Okay, So in place of y square, we can write it as 8x. So put equation 2 in equation 1. So what do we get? X square minus, instead of y square, what can we write? 8x equal to 180. Now get this 180 to other side. X square minus 8x minus 180 equal to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation. Solved by any of the method, you will get the answer for x. Once you get the answer for x, substitute in equation 2 to find the value of y. Okay. So let's get into the next question. The next question, eighth one, we have already done it. So let's get into the ninth one. Two water taps together can fill a tank in 9 3/8 hours. That is 9 into 8 is 72. So plus 3, 75/8 hours. Okay. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each can separately fill the tank. Okay. Now, there are two taps. One is, let me pictorially represent this side. There is a smaller tap and there is a larger tap. Okay. Let's say the smaller tap is taking X hours to fill the tank. Okay. Let's say the smaller tap is taking X hours to fill the tank. The larger tank will take 10 hours less. It is given in the question. So it will become X minus 10. Okay. So let's write down that let the smaller tap take X hours to completely fill the tank, which implies larger tap takes X minus 10 hours to completely fill the tank, isn't it? Now observe, now in X hours the tank is completely filled, so I'll write it as 1. So what is this 1? 1 is representing the one complete work. What is the work here? When do we say the work is completed? Here the work is filling the tank. Okay. Now in X hours, the tank is completely filled. So I'll write it as 1. Okay. So 1 is representing that the work is completed. Okay. So to completely fill the tank, it is taking X hours. That is, in X hours, I'm completing a job, one full job. So here 1 represents one full job. Okay. What is the job? Filling the tank. So in X hours, I'm completing the task. In 1 hour, how much will I complete? What part of work will be done? So cross multiplying. So 1 into 1 is 1 divided by X. I hope you know this cross multiplication. Multiply these two things and divide by this. Okay. So we also call this as direct variation and inverse variation. Okay. So in X, it is direct variation now. In X hours, I am doing one job, one full job, that is filling the tank, isn't it? In 1 hour, how much of the job will be done? So it is direct variation. So here we have to just cross multiply. 1 and 1, you multiply it and divide by this. That is 1 by X of the tank will be completed. Say suppose in 2 hours, I am completing the tank. It's very simple. See, observe, we'll understand this. In 2 hours, I'm filling the tank, which means I'm doing a complete job. That is 1. 1 represents a full job. In 2 hours, I'm completing the full tank. In 1 hour, how much it will be? It will be half tank, isn't it? See, again, we can get it. 1 into 1 is 1 divided by. So what is the thing that we have got? So which means we are filling the tank half. Half of the tank is filled in 1 hour. It's very obvious, right? Let's take another example also to understand better. In 4 hours, I am filling a tank. Filling a tank completely in the sense one job is done. In 1 hour, how much it will be filled? It's very obvious, right? In 4 hours, the tank is completely filled. So in 1 hour, it will be 25%. That is 1/4, right? So cross multiply 1 into 1, 1 divide by this 4. So that is what we are doing. Okay. So 1 by x. Similarly, for the larger tab, in x minus 10 hours, it is doing one job. In 1 hour, how much job will be done? It will be 1 divided by x minus 10. Okay. So let's write down these two things. Smaller tab takes, or let's say work done by smaller tab, work done by smaller tab in 1 hour. It is how much? 1 by x, isn't it? Let me write it here. In x hours, it is doing one job, one full job. In 1 hour, how much it will do? So cross multiply 1 into 1 divided by x. That is 1 by x. The same thing for the bigger one. Work done by larger tab in 1 hour. In simple words, you have to just reciprocal it. Okay. In x hours, it is doing the job. In 1 hour, you just reciprocal it. So it will become 1 by x minus 10. Okay. Now observe, it is given in the question that in 9 3 by 8 hours, that is 75 by 8 hours, 75 by 8 hours, one job is done, isn't it? By both the tabs. Both the tabs take so much time. That is 75 by 8 hours to do one job, that is filling the tank. Now in 1 hour, what will be the job done by them? So multiply and divide. It's basically reciprocal. 8 by 75. That is, in 1 hour, work done by both tabs, in 1 hour will be how much? Reciprocal. 8 by 75. Now observe, work done by both tabs in 1 hour is nothing but work done by individually in 1 hour, right? So suppose me and my friend, okay, we have shifted 20 benches in 1 hour from a classroom. Okay, we have shifted 20 benches from a class to another class in 1 hour. Let's say like that. Now, in that 1 hour, whatever the work that I have done in 1 hour plus the work that he has done in the same 1 hour will be the total work, right? So which implies in the same manner, work done by smaller tab in 1 hour plus, okay, plus work done, let me write it as WD, work done by larger tab in 1 hour is actually equal to work done by both in 1 hour, isn't it? It's very obvious. Work done by both in 1 hour. Now you can, as you can see, what is the work done by smaller tab in 1 hour? It is 1 by x. What is the work done by the larger tab in 1 hour? 1 by x minus 10. What is the work done by both in 1 hour? That value was equal to 8 by 75. So let's solve this. Let's take LCM. So it will be x minus 10 plus x divided by x into x minus 10 equal to 8 by 75. So it becomes, let me write it here itself. X plus x is 2x. 2x minus 10 divided by x square minus 10x equal to 8 by 75. Cross multiply, so it becomes 2x minus 10 into 75 equals 8 into x square minus 10x. So it becomes 2x into 75 is 150x minus 750 equals 8x squared minus 80x. So let's shift everything to the RHS. So 0 equals 8x squared minus 80x minus 150x plus 750. So if you simplify this, 8x squared minus 230x plus 750. Okay. In another word, 8x squared minus 230x plus 750 equal to 0. Okay. Solve this by any of the method. We will get the answer. Okay. Here, actually, you can reduce it. See, you can divide by 2. Yeah, by 2 will be better. If you divide by 2, it will become 4x squared minus half of 230. It will become 115. Yeah, 115x, half of 750, 375. Yeah, 375 will be equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. Let's recall what we have done here. It's very simple. See, the smaller tap is taking x hours, okay, and the larger tap is taking x minus 10 hours according to the question. Now, in x hours, we are doing one full job. That's what I've written here. Let me highlight it. See, in x hours, I'm doing one full job. Okay, so in x hours, I'm doing one full job. So in 1 hour, what is the job done? How much part of the job I've done? Okay, it is, how do you get it? You cross multiply and divide by x. Okay, on in simple words, you simply reciprocal it. In x hours, I'm doing one job, one full job. Okay, one represents the complete job. So in x hours, I'm doing one full job. In 1 hour, it will be simply the reciprocal, 1 by x. The same thing, in x minus 10 hours, I'm doing one job. In 1 hour, what is the job done? 1 by x minus 10. Okay. The same thing for the tap together. Together, the taps, okay, together, let me take it as t. Together, they are doing the job in 75 by 8 hours. In 75 by 8 hours, they are doing the job, isn't it? In 75 by 8 hours, they're filling the tank, which means they have done the job. In 75 by 8 hours, they have done the job. So what will be the job done by them in 1 hour? It will be equal to the reciprocal, so 8 by 75. Okay, so that's what we have used, and it's very obvious. So the job done by the smaller tap in 1 hour plus the job done by the smaller tap in 1 hour, both put together, will be the work done by both in 1 hour, isn't it? That's what we have written. Work done by smaller tap in 1 hour plus work done by larger tap in 1 hour. It is actually work done by both in 1 hour. What is the work done by smaller tap in 1 hour? 1 by x. By the larger tap, it was 1 by x by 1 by x minus 10. And by both, we got it to know it is 8 by 75. Simplify this, we'll get the answer. Okay. So I hope you have understood this. So let's continue in the next video. Thank you, students.